Bodybags, where horror lies.
What is up, y'all? Dubby Dubbles at you again, and for probably the last time on the Bodybags. It's a momentous day. First and foremost, just have to say thank you so much to the founders of the channel, Moods and JP, giving me this opportunity. Fucking Bodybags has just been an amazing experience overall. Met some cool people. Interacted with directors of films I've reviewed. I've just stuff that I don't believe would have ever happened to me unless I was part of the Bodybags. This is my 150th and final review. The standard is set by the man Mood 616. I thought that would be a good stopping point. He did 150. I did 150 consecutive as well, and thought that'd be a good point to go out on, guys. As again, I appreciate you guys so much. It's been the shit. But on to the final review, a film that I cannot believe has never been reviewed on the channel before, and a movie I really hold near and dear to my heart, and that is The Evil Dead. A really cool Ultimate Edition right here from Anchor Bay, the most complete edition. Definitely the one to get. But I have to pimp out my channel real quick. Definitely go check out my. I did a walkthrough. I did an actual video on the location where Evil Dead was filmed. This movie was actually filmed in my hometown where I was born and raised and still live today. So, good old Marshtown, Tennessee. So, but anyways, yeah, Evil Dead, iconic stuff that end up starting the video nasties. This was single-handedly the film that started it. Go on and on about how iconic this is and just trend-setting, in my opinion. But you have, of course, the man Ashley, now known as Ash, and his group of friends. Basically, two couples go out to a remote location, a remote cabin in Marshtown, Tennessee, for a little weekend getaway. Immediately when they get there, just a lot of weird occurrences going on. Unexplained events, kind of ghostly things are happening here and there. Eventually, they're going to sit down to eat a meal. The cellar door, which is located in, I guess, the living room of this place, shoots open. They're all drawn down there. They listen to this mysterious tape that is down there, or audio tape, and find out basically the legend of the Necronomicon, aka the Book of the Dead, and immediately that's when their trouble really begins. That releases a demonic force, if you will, that ends up plaguing them. So, yeah, just I don't even know where to start on this one. Just relentless horror in this movie. Just really 5 minutes in the film, you're automatically drawn in. Stuff's happening, shit's going down. Just demonic shit from the, and there again, more iconic stuff, iconic scenes. The tree rape, still one of the most disturbing rape scenes I've ever seen in a horror movie. I think it always will be. Really pretty gory and nasty stuff. I think for this to be a low budget independent film, really great effects in this. Cool fog atmosphere. The blood and the makeup on the monsters, how might be considered a little crude to today, but for the time, fantastic, and I think still holds up. The demonic chicks get pretty damn creepy, honestly, and still are. Their little haunting laugh that goes on, and so much shit goes down in this cabin. I have to say, another thing iconic about this film and just always amazed me was the camera work. Really cool cinematography in this, and the Steadicam stuff. It's still some of the best Steadicam work I've seen. The zooming, basically POV shots of the demonic force, where it's just flying through the woods, whipping in and out of trees, and zooming in on the cabin. Just really well done and cool stuff, man. And speaking of zooms, I mean, there's a lot of cool shots where they zoom in on the characters and stuff to really capture their fear on their face and stuff. Um, it's kind of, I don't know if it's like a certain lens they use, but there's like a wide angle lens that seems to give everything a lot of depth and shape. I always thought was really cool about it. Um, really, the pencil to the Achilles still gets me today. That we just watched this again this morning. I haven't watched this in a couple years, and that just makes me just grit my teeth. Just that one hurts. Still, it looks pretty damn good, guys. In my opinion. Um, the score, really cool, like orchestral symphony stuff going on in this movie. There again, to be such a low budget, crude movie, the symphony and the score is really well done. Of course, the sound effects. You got the, while this is a demonic film, it has a lot of cool like haunted house tropes. You got the rattling chains, the slamming doors, breaking windows, and the sound accompanying all these elements is very well done. Could really just go on and on about how great this movie is. Um, it's played off very serious, which in my opinion makes this better than Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is a great film. It's more over the top and comedic, and you can start to see where they're going towards with the Army of Darkness. And I feel like the new show captures more of that feel, which is fine, but I like just that pure horror and pure terror that was really what they were going for in this. Now there is a couple unintentional funny scenes. I guess if I could give this movie any really negatives, um, the scene that always gets me is Ash watching his friend on the couch, getting attacked by this demonic possessed woman. He just sits on the couch while they're come out the door, and she's on his back, or he's got a hold of her, and they're just spinning around in circles. All this crazy shit's going on, and Ash is just sitting there with his mouth wide open on the couch. And it's just so funny to see where his character goes from there, and just how he really becomes the hero of this franchise, and icon of himself, and the badass. He's pretty much a pussy in this first film, and I don't know. It gets some charm to this movie. So there's a few little unintentional funny scenes, or maybe they were intentional, but just going with the overall just relentless terror of this movie, I think it was maybe it breaks it up and works well. For me, this movie is a 10 out of 10. The Evil Dead, classic by Sam Raimi, guys. So for the last time, peace out, y'all. And gotta wish the best of luck to the homies passing the torch. Guys make me proud. Bodybags holding it down. Please continue to support the channel. Just cool changes, cool things going on the Bodybags. Peace, y'all.